Hi guys, so for today's reading we are going to be looking into what vibes do you give off, and we have 3 piles today. Pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a donation or a timestamp. All those things are so greatly appreciated. I truly do appreciate those who are here to support me on my path as I'm here to support you on yours. And all of those are great ways to give back energetically for the energetic healing sessions that I bring to you guys. Thank you all who do those things and who help support my channel and help me to grow as a reader. I really do appreciate you guys. And let's get started with pile 1. Pile 1. What vibes do you give off? You give off a lot of calming energy, a lot of peaceful energy, a lot of natural energy, down to earth, grounded energy. You're also somebody who can speak and bring a lot of peace as well. And you're somebody who, even though you give off this grounded energy, this natural energy, and this stable, strong energy, you also give off this very childlike, beautiful, innocent, sweet, energetic, and fun kind of energy as well. It's a very good balance between being very calm and peaceful and being very lighthearted and energetic. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. So you're somebody who also gives off the vibe that you can go with the flow very easily, and that when it's necessary, you can go against the flow as well. You're a very happy person, a very optimistic person, a very joyful person. P277 is what's on these keys. You give off this vibe that you bring peace and harmony to situations, that you know what is needed in situations, and also that you are very divinely gifted, that you're following a very divinely guided path. And a lot of you also give off a very earth angel type of energy to you as well, which does not surprise me at all because, you know, the collective of people following an earth angel generally would be other earth angels, right? And I know there's definitely a lot of them on this channel because you guys have been there for me in the same ways that I've been there for you. So anybody who has done that, thank you very much. And you're definitely an earth angel. Anybody following the guidance, wisdom, and advice of our guides and our intuition to do what is good for the rest of the world and raise the collective vibration, that is definitely that earth angel energy. So the song that just came to mind is, what if God was one of us, just a stranger on a bus, just trying to make his way home. So you're somebody who reminds people of the divinity of the people around us. You're somebody that reminds people of things like, those who close the door on the least of me close the door on me. You're somebody that reminds people to reach into the goodness of their heart instead of reaching into the fear and illusion that the world brings into play. We have Leo, generous, Sagittarius, optimistic, Scorpio. You may give off the vibe that you're hiding a lot about your passions or your emotions, that you may be far more fiery and passionate than you are trying to present. You're also somebody who's very optimistic, hopeful, joyous, somebody who stands out in the crowd. You may have been targeted in some sort of way as well behind the scenes, but you have handled this efficiently. You have a lot of faith. What just came to mind was the story of Danielle and the lions. You have a lot of faith. You have a lot of belief in your protection. You're also somebody who is very strong, courageous, bold, daring, somebody who's definitely a leader. And at times people may feel like you have a little too much pride or ego, or that you may lie or make up stories at times. So some people could actually be getting these like secret, mysterious lies type of vibes, and this energy of not being able to admit when you're wrong or something along those lines. Sometimes it's very hard for leaders to be able to admit when they're wrong. Yoni, Y-O-E S, Yoshi, I-W-Q-L-Z-M, money, E, nosy, N, men, mine, magazine, M, mini, F, Y, R, W, L, mental health. And just because you're giving off this vibe to people, remember that the vibes people pick up on is a lot of times what they're projecting as well. Some may actually feel like you give off the vibe of being very free with your sexuality, being very unworried about it. Lentils, loam, loan, fen, fine, tine, line. Some people feel like you have a very deep line drawn in the sand, and if people cross it, they're going to be sorry. So once again, with that hidden passion that's boiling underneath the surface, people feel like there could be an explosion if they do too much. Sign, sir. Okay, so the song that just came to mind is Everybody Calls Me Sir. But when I roll up with her, everybody calls me sir. So you could also give off the vibe of being a clout chaser for some of you, or of being someone who is very respected and brings your partner a lot of respect as well. You're very responsible and confident. You're a leader and you lead by example. You stand out and you shine. You are meant for the spotlight. You're very balanced in your masculine and your feminine energies as well. You are so good at your job. You are good with people and you are very considerate. You are good with money and you can make it stretch easily. You have so much originality and you always have good ideas. Any time spent with you is always sure to be the best adventure. So people definitely find you to be a responsible person, somebody who's really good with money, somebody who's really good with your business if you have one. You're a very strong leader, confident, responsible, solid, down to earth, and very creative and original as well. You do things that in ways that other people have never thought of doing them. Very open-minded too, I feel like. The turtle and the otter. Slow and steady wins the race. You have some amazing patience within you, dedication. You don't mind taking the long way. You're somebody who really puts in the time, effort, and energy needed to get the job done without overdoing it. You're also very humble. You're not somebody who brags a lot. You're very humble in a lot of ways, which is crazy with so much fire energy. So you have a very strong balance of a lot of the energies as well. We have water here, we have earth here, we have fire here, and we have a little bit of air here as well. You're also somebody, once again, very happy-go-lucky, very childlike, very playful, very energetic, very youthful in a lot of ways, no matter your age. The Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Swords. You may give off the vibe to others that you're looking to give a commitment to an area that you may have walked away from in the past because you didn't realize its worth or its value, and then you were very heartbroken when it was gone. And it could also be that you were very heartbroken by a situation, but people know that the situation is going to work itself out and there is going to be an offer of commitment. People feel like you're somebody who has a lot of job offers, a lot of opportunities, a lot of money-making chances or experiences. They also feel like you're somebody very giving, loving, generous, kind, beautiful with your emotions. And they also feel like you are somebody who gets that back from others. When you give out that beautiful, pure, loving energy, that energy comes back to you. There could also be some people who feel like you are very heartbroken over the loss of your children if you have not been able to spend so much time with your children as well. Or if they've moved out and moved on with their life or something along those lines. If they're adults and they aren't around you so much, that maybe you're a little heartbroken by the fact that you don't have them around anymore. They also feel you're also somebody who gives off a very strong vibes of being a good parent as well. You're somebody who gives off the vibe of being able to heal your inner child so that you can live more in the moment than you used to. So that's pretty much what I got for you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear whether or not this resonated in the comments below, what you might have going on, things like that. And if you guys did enjoy this, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp or a donation. All of those things are so greatly appreciated, and those are all great ways to give back energetically for the energetic healing sessions I bring to you guys. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. For you guys, let's see what vibes you give off. Somebody who has been overshadowed a lot in your life, somebody who has been made to look plain or uninteresting. You may have even done this to yourself. You may have been somebody who stepped into a very invisible energy at one point in time, but the light that you have inside of yourself, this colorful, beautiful personality that you have inside of yourself, could never truly be hidden. So it's seen. Even if you're in this energy now, it's still seen. But I feel like you have been breaking out of this energy, and some of you have already broken out of this energy. You're very different, out of this world, very cute, adorable. Some people may actually describe you as adorable. Ilko, made in the USA, K1054, B, IN 24. So people feel like you give off this vibe of being able to celebrate life, in a very peaceful manner, though. You have a very strong energy of moderation when it comes to anything. You have learned a lot through life. And also, once again, with the 10 and the 5 being right next to each other like that, I feel like you have gone from this energy of feeling left out in the cold, alone, invisible, like you don't belong in this world, like there's nobody like you don't have what it takes, or something along those lines, to somebody who knows that you have what it takes. You have learned, you have grown, you have overcome, and you are really ending out this cycle and beginning a new cycle, a cycle of peace and stability where your foundation is very strong and cannot be affected by the outside. Definitely a very loving vibe, a very kind vibe, a very peaceful vibe. Like you live inside of your heart in a lot of ways, which is part of why you had to build up such a thick skin as well. I won't be surprised if there's some Pisces energy in here. Definitely somebody who's very imaginative, intuitive, psychically inclined, things like that as well, and just very in touch with your heart and your emotions. Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer. So once again, with the heart, you love your family, you love your friends, you're very loyal, dedicated. You would stand up for any of them in a heartbeat. And you're also somebody that does not open up to people easily. You're somebody who takes some time to get to know, to get underneath those layers. You're somebody whose speech can bring a lot of inspiration to others as well. People may also get the vibe from you that sometimes you may overthink things, or that you're very responsible and reliable as well. You may be very emotional, but you're also very logical. You're also a very strong leader as well, but you may hide some of that energy that you have. You may not tell people outright that you're this leader, but they do realize it, even if they don't see it at first. You also may be very mysterious to people. They aren't really sure what's going on underneath the shell that protects your energy. Some of them may feel like you're a little two-faced, or maybe like you're a gossiper or something along those lines. But people really feel like you're very charismatic. You are somebody who's good at talking to people. You're somebody who's good at making friends. You're somebody who knows a lot of people. It's like this popular loner vibe. You know a lot of people, but you're only close to a few of them. B-T-O, bot. G, got. Y, everlasting gobstopper. O, toy. V, S, H. You may have dealt with a lot of people who have tried to treat you as a toy, which could be part of the reason why you're so protective of your energy. Shot, shoot your shot. Shot Clock by LMI is coming to mind right now and coming in hot. J, G, jog. You could be somebody who exercises a lot. Hog, toggle. Q, J, hoggle from the Labyrinth just came to mind as well. J, JJ, D, W. Every time DW comes out, I think of DW from Arthur. S, U, Shug, Shug Knight. R, Sugar Mama from Proud Family's coming to mind. X, Ox, Log. Some people may have actually thought Soggy Bottom Boys. The Soggy Bottom Boys is coming to mind. I am a man of constant sorrow. Man-eater's coming to mind. Some people could actually feel like you accept gifts for your sexual energy. For some of you, people could feel like you are emotionally unavailable. And you give off this vibe of not really wanting to go deeper. But the ones who know you more know that you're wanting to go deeper. There's just a lot of people who can't reach that depth because they're very surface level. So like I was saying in pile 1, a lot of times the vibes that you're giving off to people can be projections of what they are feeling as well. And so they may be feeling that you're emotionally unavailable because they are. And since they are emotionally unavailable and fairly shallow, they can't actually dive into those depths that you have within you. Roy. Your hair is soft and amazing. It always seems to fall perfectly into place. People always seem to notice and try to touch it. A blessing is coming into you soon. Open your heart and your eyes. Believing is seeing. Know that you are protected and your life purpose is very supported. Needed that reminder myself this morning. They radiate joy and spread so much happiness in life. Releases trapped energy and heals people as they flutter around, bringing tower moments as they go. So you could cause a lot of overthinking energy in people sometimes too. And once again, your speech really brings inspiration to people. It brings awareness to people. Helps people to see in the darkness that they are facing. Definitely a healer, very good at speaking with other people. It doesn't matter who they are, what walk of life they're from. You're very open-minded, non-judgmental. People feel very comfortable in your presence. They feel very comfortable talking to you about things. And the words that you express to them in return for the ones that they are giving you brings a lot of healing energy. I can definitely relate to that very immensely. Rabbit, stingray, very fertile, very abundant, very sexual, passionate. People really see you as somebody who is creating a very strong path for yourself, and that you are definitely connected with your life purpose. You're aligned with your path and you are moving very quickly down this path. You're very strong on your own. You have a lot of self-respect. You have a lot of self-discipline. You're a very hard worker. You're very steady, stable, very independent. You have everything that you need inside of yourself, and you have a lot of faith and trust in the universe to provide the rest for you. You're also somebody who gives a lot of messages of love. When you feel love, you express love. You're somebody who has a lot of peaceful and harmonious connections and relationships and friendships. And I feel like there's a lot of people who want to be your friend. You give off this very strong friendship vibe. peaceful, harmonious, emotional vibe as well. You allow people a chance to be able to look in the mirror at who they are and to see things in a different way. When it comes to people's weaknesses, the things that they're ashamed of, the things that they're feeling guilty or regretful over, the things that they are being too hard on themselves for, the things that they're being overly critical with, you're somebody who shines a light on that and shows them the beauty inside of themselves when they have a hard time seeing it. The beauty inside of the beast. You show them the beauty inside of the beast. Oh, there is a movie. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Beauty and the... I don't remember what this movie is called. It's on YouTube, though, and it's about a homeless girl who ends up running into a psychiatrist, and she is very blocked off emotionally, doesn't want anything to do with him, doesn't want to build anything like that. They end up healing each other very much so. So, a lot of you as well, you're a healer who helps other people to heal, but at times those people help you to heal too, because you know that there is always more to learn. And so you use every experience as a chance to learn as well. So that is pretty much what I got for you guys, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonates with you, what you might have going on. And if it did, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp or a donation. All of those are great ways to give back energetically for the energetic healing sessions that I bring you guys, and I am truly grateful to each and every one of you who takes the time out to do those things. Thank you so much for that. It means more than you guys know, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. What vibes do you give off? You give off the vibes of somebody very loving, very loyal, very beautiful, sometimes maybe a doormat a bit, but you're a very pure, innocent person, somebody who has no ill intentions, somebody who's very deep as well, especially in your communication. Your communication is very deep. You're somebody that is very different from others too. You stand out very much so. Your beauty is something that is very mesmerizing. Some of you may have some very siren-like energy as well, especially when you're singing. Lulu, 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 Lulu. The Witch's Daughter is the song that's coming to mind right now. Very natural in the way that you do things. You may do a lot of natural healing, a lot of natural medicine. You may be somebody who believes very strongly in the power of Mother Earth and the things that she provides us with. Also, some of you may actually be connected to Bridget as well. That would be an Irish deity, I guess is the word for it. Chinese as well. You're very lucky. I feel like you are somebody who is kind of like a conscience for other people. You help them to see things in a different way with no judgment and a very open mind, but you say and speak the truth of what you feel morally. You may also be somebody that people get a very strong vibe that you're very led as well by your morals and your conscience. Pisces, intuitive. Aries, courageous. Cancer. Capricorn. Capricorn. And Capricorn. And actually, I think that might be Aries. There may be a lot of drama around you on a regular basis. There may be a lot of people who try to tear you down. There may be a lot of people who try to get under your skin. There may be a lot of people who try to cause drama and conflict in your life. There may have been a lot of people who have tried to fight you in some sort of way on the path that you're going down. There may have been a lot of people who tried to put you into a lack energy so that you did not have the blessings raining down on you that are. You are definitely divinely guided. You have grace, divine grace around you at all times. There could even be something where you've had a lot of issues with your in-laws, especially regarding your children. You definitely have a very thick skin, and you have definitely put people in their place. You have made them realize that they cannot tear you down. They cannot get to you. They cannot destroy you no matter what you do. Some people could also feel like you have a very emotional side to you, but that you are very good at being able to work with it. People may feel like you're a little bit volatile. You may give off this energy that if they fuck with you, you can stand up for yourself and stand your ground. You are not somebody who starts a fight, but you will finish it. The thing that just popped in my head was Aristocats, where she goes, ladies do not start fights, but they can finish them. K. A, although you may be blamed for a lot of them, whether you start them or not. Cat. F, Kathy. Fat. Y. Z. Y. Z. B. X. Bat. W. E. Fate. Kate. Bait. U. Kathy Bates. D. P. B. And the movie Misery just came in my mind too. Public Broadcasting. Q. O. C. H. So you could be somebody who is very much in the public eye, somebody who has studied extensively about certain topics, and you could be somebody who puts them out there for the public viewing for free in some sort of way. YouTube is one of the ways that you can do that. That's one of the reasons I choose YouTube as my platform, is because I want people to be able to access the information and knowledge that I have. Money doesn't automatically make you a good person. It just doesn't. And it shouldn't be restricted to only people who have money. It just shouldn't be. And I feel like you're that type of person too. Deb, people may try to talk you out of it, and your commitment will be tested extensively on it. Just throwing that out there. But it is your fate and destiny to be doing what you're doing, and you are going to be able to provide for yourself and your family and your children. Your family is very important to you. You're a very loyal person. You're a very dedicated person. And you know what? Even if at times you allow people to mess with you in some sort of way and you just ignore it, when it comes to your family, you will stand up and you will say something, period, bottom line. You will do something about it. Wed, head, heckler and cock. Very intelligent, uses their brain power to their advantage, hurting others in the process. That wasn't even supposed to be in this bag. Very unemotional, without much empathy. Everything is an experiment or a transaction to them. Everyone's a test subject. So, this could be the vibe that you give off to the people who have hurt you. The people that you've cut off because they have hurt you. I feel like you have been used and abused by a fair amount of people. You've been a doormat for a lot of people. You have been a martyr for the cause in a lot of ways. And I feel like you are dealing with somebody who is very much a martyr, who thinks that you should still be sacrificing everything you are for everyone else, and has really tried to tear down your view or your reputation because they want other people to see you in a very negative light. But also you are very intelligent. So other people may have questioned this, but when they get to know you, they realize that these people are really just trying to cause that conflict energy in your life. They're trying to cause fights in your life, arguments in your life, chaos in your life. So sexy, fiery, and passionate. You catch a lot of eyes and attention. Your vibrant and confident energy brings the world to life. Always ready for an adventure or a night out. They value life, all life. They are very grateful and they live life to the fullest and show it. Kindness radiates from them and respectful energy shows. See what I mean? Basically, these messages, this message especially, is kind of the opposite of this message. if you were somebody who was only logical and only thought about having everybody as a test subject, had no empathy, all of that kind of stuff, then you would have absolutely no value for life. You would have no respect for life. You wouldn't be very grateful, and you're definitely somebody that would not have kindness coming from you. But you're somebody very kind, very respectful, very emotional, very empathetic. But you also have learned how to build a thick skin around yourself and how to detach yourself from situations so they can no longer hurt you. That doesn't mean that you don't have emotions. That means that you have emotions when it's important to. But you also know when somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes and trying to use those emotions against you and trying to turn you into a doormat for them to step on. The Fool and the Five of Wands, you have a lot of people vying for your attention. You may have a lot of people fighting over your love, a lot of people that want to date you, a lot of people that argue about you. There may be a lot of people in your life that try to stir up drama, chaos, conflict for you, that try to bring you a lot of stress, that try to put a lot on your shoulders. And you're somebody who has learned how to deal with all of this without it weighing you down. You have freed yourself from it. You're also somebody who has a lot of faith, and you take a lot of leaps of faith. You jump out there and you trust yourself to be able to fly when you do. You're very grounded, very stable, very strong, very solid, loyal, honest, committed. You're somebody that is a very strong protector when it comes to those that you love as well. You're also somebody who is very connected to the earth and very connected to the divine realms as well. You're somebody very different. You stand out very much. You may have a very different hairstyle from a lot of people around you. You're somebody who knows a lot about a lot of different cultures or a lot of different beliefs. You know a lot about a lot of things that other people may not pay attention to. You could also be somebody who travels a lot as well. Traveling cooking show is something that just popped in my mind. Or traveling and working with many different people, things like that. You could definitely do something on the computer as well. You're somebody who has a lot of beauty inside of you. A lot of beauty that at times you keep hidden from the world. But you have much more beauty and wisdom inside of you than even you realize. You've gone through a lot in your life. And that's where this beauty and this wisdom and this intelligence comes from. This isn't something that you picked up out of a book. You may have studied a lot in books, but you learned a lot from your environment. You have been very well traveled, or you have just spent a lot of time around a lot of different people from a lot of different areas. You may live in a place where a lot of travelers come through or tourists come through. And also your experience itself. Your experience itself has been a treasure because your experience has brought you a lot of wisdom. You have a lot within you that could not have been gained any other way than the hardship that you have faced and went through in your life. And because of that, you're very grateful for that hardship that you have faced. When not everybody can find that gratitude for the hardship and for the lessons endured, you have been able to find that, and you have been able to heal from it. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope that this resonated with you. If it did, please let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, a timestamp, or a donation. All of those things are so greatly appreciated. You guys make such a bigger difference than you know when you do those things, and all of those are ways that you can give back energetically for the energetic healing sessions that I bring to you guys. Remember, what you put out comes back, so be as giving as you can, and that will come back to you as well. Many blessings your way, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.